Okay, so here is a checklist for the last portion of homeschooling for us. So that's Jake, my senior, and you can see this is for the coming week, so he hasn't done anything, written it off or checked it off. Here's Annagale. She already has for today. So we did that together. Jake was at work, so he'll have to come in. She does voice lessons on her own. This is what page she did. Was that say 24A for Matthew C. We did writing and literature. Anyhow, so you can see, and they just check it off. I don't know if the trash is taken out, so that's frustrating. And then she planned it out for herself. Oh yeah, chapter 12. Good job. So she's a junior. And then we've got a 9th grader and an 8th grader. So I do a checklist by the week. These do not change very often. And so you can be really general, and then they just decide, they say what they did instead of feeling like they're behind or having to rush. Some weeks they just zoom through this. And other weeks it's like, oh, they're still on that lesson. So this is a nice long skinny bulletin board that I got when they were tiny. And so it started off with just Mitch, Jake, and Annagale, I guess. And then Audie and Liesel, they just had pictures because they couldn't read yet. And I put it way lower in our other house. So hopefully that helps you to give you an idea of what I mean by a checklist. Getting things done on your own schedule, but making sure we have the accountability, because I really believe having it posted. Here's another view of the rest of our schoolroom on our farm. We inherited this huge mess. Those are pew holders I got off of Craigslist, I think, or maybe Facebook Marketplace. Here's our chalkboard. I know not everybody thinks that's useful, but I love it, so that's why we do that. And we just have things around us. This isn't our second house. We have another house that we eat and sleep in. This is a tiny little house that I turned the entire kitchen into a schoolroom. So you can see everything. There's our computer, and then that's our sewing table that opens up, and the sewing machine comes out of it. And this is where we sit. Here's our books we're using. These are our living books. We got this book because of A Gentle Feast. Here is the grammar that I'm using this year. So look, 8th grade. So it just depends on what you think your kids need. The stuff is the same from 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. I already had the 8th grade, so I just add to it as I want. Here's our textbook for that. And then here is the Algebra 1 book that whoever is using, I can't remember which one. So you can see as they get older, there's so much that they do on their own. All right, hope that helps you and blesses you. And you can always Facebook message me, call me, text me, whatever. I'm happy to help.